Wait, Ivy. Did I just hear you right? Are you telling me that Kay killed my son, Miguel?
Yes, I think she did. And then I think she killed Tabitha and Endora in a bloody attempt to cover her tracks.
Ivy, I know you're grieving. I know this is a very difficult time, but this is a little bit...
Ridiculous?
Well, more like desperate.
If I am desperate, Pilar, it's to prove that Kay is a serial killer and that her first victim was Fox.
Fox? Ivy, please, you can't be serious.
Why do you think that Kay and I were fighting like that when you walked in here?
I have a lot of problems. I really don't care.
Well, now you know. She shot and killed Fox. A fiber from her sweater was found at the crime scene.
And why would Kay kill Fox?
Money? Fox and Kay weren't divorced yet. As Fox's widow, Kay would be entitled to millions from the insurance or from the Cranes. And Tabitha was Kay's alleged alibi, only now she and Endora vanished without a trace.
Okay, first of all, let me just tell you that I know in my heart that my son is fine. Why on earth would Kay kill Miguel?
Well, at first I thought that Miguel had killed Fox and then fled the country to wait for Kay, but after another of Kay's victims has appeared, I think she's just a serial killer.
Wait, what do you mean another victim?
Yes, this man Pete, I don't know, he's some kind of crazy cat freak. He was covered all over in catnip. And then this vicious dog got out and mauled him to death. And then catnip was found in Kay's purse shortly after.
Dear Lord, I had no idea any of this was going on.
Oh, no, there's more. No. Sam found blood on Tabitha's kitchen floor. Blood that Kay cannot explain. It's being sent out for analysis, and I am quite sure that when it comes back, it will prove that it's either Tabitha, Endora's, or possibly Miguel's.
Kay, a serial killer?
Miguel! Miguel, is that you in there? Please tell me it's you.
Help me, Kay. Help me.
I want to. I just don't know how.
Free me, Kay.
Free you from where? Okay, Noah and Paloma said that the Timmy doll told them to look in the magic bowl of water. Is that so they can see where you are? Miguel, look, you can't be mad. Look, I couldn't let them find the magic bowl because then Tabitha and I would be exposed as witches. I tried to keep you in the dark for as long as I could, but then the boys in the basement, they kidnapped Endora and you found out, only...
What, Kay?
Wait a second. You knew Tabitha and I were witches, but you didn't know anything about the magic bowl. So, how could you tell Noah and Paloma to look in the bowl to help you if you were really Miguel?
Sorry, wrong number.
Oh, you're not Miguel.
No speak the English.
Okay, who are you? What do you want from me? What are you doing?
So, my potent pearl diver, did you enjoy searching for hidden treasure?
Are you kidding me? Exploring the depths with you was amazing.
I especially liked your version of an underwater volcano.
No one gets my magma flowing like you, Esme.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
I can't get enough of you.
Oh, you and me both.
I have never met a woman quite like you.
Oh, what, you mean my trick jaw?
Well, that, and you're so full of fun and adventure.
Oh, well, my darling top cop Jake, the fun is just beginning.
Really? There's more?
Oh, there's always more. Are you ready for our next escapade?
They don't call it spandex for nothing.
Oh, well. Where were we? Oh, our next romp.
So, what's it going to be this time? Boss and secretary, doctor and patient?
No, but keep those on our to-do to each other list for later.
Later? You mean there's more?
I think it's time I whipped you into shape.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, this makes sense. I should have realized. No wonder you're so upset about this little boy. Now I understand why you're so desperate to know what happened to him. You do? Well, it makes perfect sense now. It's Marty.
Get it straight, Gwen. I won't let anyone or anything take Ethan away from me. And you know what? If I'm willing to fight Alistair, do you honestly think these little threats of yours scare me?
Well, they should.
Stop threatening my mother, and stop using an innocent baby to take Ethan away from me.
Do you not get it, Teresa? You know, if you don't do exactly what your mother tells you to, you will die.
Stop saying that.
You and your entire family. That is the price that you will pay if you don't give up on Ethan. So you're trapped. Either way, you lose. Just face it, it's over.
What's over?
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, you surprised?
Actually, I'm relieved you're back.
What were you talking about? What's over?
You and Teresa, that's what.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life. Jake Olsen, you are a very bad boy.
Dirty, filthy bad.
And you know what happens to bad boys.
Yeah, they get punished.
Yes, they do.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Am I hurting you, Jake?
No, that feels good.
Oh, well, what about this?
Even better.
Oh, wow, you are one kinky cob.
That's why I joined the force. I love discipline.
Like this?
Oh, yeah!
And this?
Yeah!
You have a really high tolerance for pain.
Can handle whatever you dish out.
Well, that's usually my line. I mean, we'll see about that. Roll over.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you are gonna get what you deserve.
Mommy.
Daddy.
Ow.
Jake.
I'm sorry, Sheridan. I know we have differences, but we can't help but be on the same page when it comes to a child.
You really mean that?
I'd be a monster not to feel for what you must be going through now.
Glad you understand.
Yeah. I am too. I just wish he hadn't gotten away.
You know, if I could have stopped him, I would have, but the chloroform...
I know, knocked you out before you could do anything.
I'm sorry. I know hearing anything about a little boy has to stir up your memories of Marty, but hearing that the little boy vanished must amp your upset even more. And you too, Luis. I mean, you came so close to saving Marty in Rome, only to lose him to grandfather and Beth again, and then to watch their train be hit by a missile and blow up and go over a cliff. What I'm trying to say is, it's bad enough that you know Marty's dead, but for you to hear anything about a child his age vanishing can't help but open old wounds.
Fancy doesn't know the truth.
Marty's alive and was just here. Yeah. That's it. I just worry about that little boy and if he's okay, and if he's being treated okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, poor Marty.
Get all worked up. You're gonna lose control. Okay?
I know. I need to keep it together. We all do. Even if you knew where the child was now, it wouldn't ease your pain. Yours either, Luis. It wouldn't bring Marty back. I'm sorry. I keep saying the wrong things.
Losing Marty's it's a painful subject for both of us.
My son. Your little boy. God. I'll give you 2 minutes. Oh, God. The pain of losing some loved ones never stops. And the wound it leaves never heals. I was here. I was so close to getting it back, so close.
What do you mean? Teresa and I are over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have misspoken. You know, I didn't mean that you and Teresa were over as a couple. I mean, heavens no.
Yeah, right.
What I meant is that this whole tug of war we've all been living with for 8 years, that's finally over. Look, you and I are divorced. You and Teresa can get married when she divorces Alistair. I have our wonderful baby to raise. There's nothing left to fight about.
Are you still upset at Gwen for supposedly upsetting Pilar?
I actually see the situation for what it really is now.
What do you know?
Yeah, it's amazing, right? That's what I was saying to Teresa. I mean, there's no more bad blood left between us. We're all free to find happiness.
Lying bitch.
Well, I think that's great, isn't it?
I can't tell you how what Gwen said made me feel.
Why, thank you.
Don't mention it.
Well, it's an understatement for me to say that I know the past couple of years have been hard for all of us, but maybe this is the turning point, huh?
Well, I know it is for me, and I'm sure Teresa will agree that from now on things are going to be different.
You know what I think.
So, were you able to get Jonathan to sleep?
Yes, but I still think that we should watch him closely to make sure his fever doesn't go up, like Teresa suggested.
He is fine now, but I will check on him and make sure he's all tucked in. Oh, and Teresa, I really was serious about what I said before. I meant what I said from the bottom of my heart.
I wish I had a camera right now.
I wish I had a meat cleaver. Believe me, Gwen, I know you were serious.
I'm sorry, but this is terrific. I mean, I think it's great that she's trying to bury the hatchet here.
Yep. In my back. I guess, Ethan, I misjudged her.
Well, Teresa, I'm sure she feels the same way about you.
Yeah. Really wish you could have heard the things that she was saying, though, because they just took my breath away.
Well, you obviously said some things that got to her as well.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those times where we never forget our conversation.
This may be the turning point. I really think it is. It could mark the new chapter in our lives together.
Time will tell.
Yes, it will. But I'm tired. I have to get to bed. It's been a long night. But thank you so much. You've been an angel with Jonathan. He's feeling much better.
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay. It's so wonderful having a son. I can't even explain it to you. Yeah. Let's go to bed. Come on.
About your son.
Right. You were telling me something down in the kitchen when little Ethan came in. What is it you wanted to tell me?
I'm not doing this anymore, Mom. I'm not going to listen to any more of these bizarre requests of yours. I'm going to be with Ethan.
Teresa, I said
The
no.
first step to building my life with him is finding him and telling him the truth about his own son. And then he's going to protect us from Alistair, Mama. Nothing and no one's going to keep me from Ethan having the family that I've always wanted. Not you. I'm sorry. I'm telling Ethan the truth.
I'm sorry, Mama, but I have to tell Ethan the truth, and he will help us fight whatever threat Gwen and Rebecca can unleash. Can you sit down? Because this might take a while.
Ivy, you're wrong. I mean, Kay can't possibly be a serial killer.
She can, and she is.
I have known her entire life. She grew up with my children. She sang at the church choir. I was at her christening. She volunteered at the animal shelter. She's a gentle soul. There's no way she would kill anyone.
Please. You know what a piece of work she grew up to be. You saw how obsessed she was with Miguel. She hated her own cousin Charity because he fell in love with her.
No, but all teenagers go through phases.
Yeah, right. Well, she's still in her bitch phase. You saw how she helped sabotage her own parents' marriage.
Have we forgotten who she helped?
My point is that she was more than willing to take my side against her very own mother. If she wasn't a selfish, immoral monster, she would have exposed my plan the minute she found out about it. But she didn't. You weren't there. Trust me. She all but packed Grace up and drove her to the airport.
Well, Miguel said that she was hurt. Hurt that Grace wanted him to be with Charity and not her.
Oh, right, yes. And all decent children go to such extremes to get back at their parents when they're hurt. No, she is selfish. She is self-absorbed, and she doesn't care who she hurts as long as she gets what she wants. I warned Fox. I warned him to stay away from her, but he wouldn't listen to me. He's just like Ethan with Teresa. Anyway, Fox fell madly in love with her. She broke his heart, and, oh, by the way, she murdered him.
I'm sorry. I just don't believe that she killed Fox.
You, who know better than anyone else that circumstances can develop that make even the best person do something horrible.
That's a terrible thing for you to say to me, because you know what happened was an accident.
I know, and I didn't mean to bring up your secret. It's just, we were talking about Mexico and what happened, and it made me realize that if something like that can happen to someone like you, someone so good, then just think what could happen when you start with a rotten apple like Kay.
Well, I suppose anyone can be driven to extremes, as I was. But for Kay to plan out a murder and then actually carry one out,
One? Try several. 5 at last count.
I'm sorry. I just can't accept it.
You can't accept it after what happened to you? Which was impossible. And yet that happened.
I know. And I've never been able to go back to Mexico. Not even to visit Paloma when she was there. I've lived quietly my whole life, and now, when I thought my secret was just safely buried in the past, it's come back to haunt me with a vengeance.
How, Pilar? If I didn't say anything and Father Lonergan didn't say anything, then how was your secret discovered?
If you're not Miguel, then who are you? How dare you use Tabitha's Timmy doll to talk through?
Bloody hell.
Tabitha? I should have known. What are you up to? Why would you want Noah and Paloma to look into the magic bowl? I asked you a question. Hey, look, I'm just trying to understand why you would want outside people to know what goes on around here, okay? I mean, gosh, you're always so worried that we're going to be exposed as witches and burned at the stake. Look, I'm sorry that you're stuck in there, Tabitha, but, you were going to do evil to ransom Miguel and Endora back, and I couldn't let you do that. So, I am convinced that we don't have to hurt people to get them back. Oh, and thanks again for putting that blood on the floor. Ugh. Just so you know, I am being framed for 2 murders and under suspicion of 3 more. Yours, Miguel's, and Endora's. Gosh, I just wish you would stop fighting me and just start helping me prove that I'm innocent. Otherwise, I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison. This isn't funny.
Lean down here. Let me give you a tongue lashing.
Oh, but you didn't say please.
Please?
Too late. You need more discipline.
Have mercy on me, mistress. I don't know how much more I can take.
Well, the real question is, how much can you give?
Plenty, ma'am.
Well, you certainly seem equipped for that. Big motor, plenty of horsepower under the hood. But are you worthy of me?
No, I'm the dirt under your heels. I'm the chunks of skin in your whip.
Oh, yeah, that's really turning me on.
So can I have fun now?
No. You are a filthy cop, a dirty pig, a Barney Fife wannabe. Actually, Andy was sort of cute in a 1960s family viewing time sort of way, you know. But what was up with Aunt Bee? I mean, I always thought she had this weird thing for Andy, and don't even get me started on Floyd and Gooper. Wait, where were we?
I'm not worthy?
Oh, right. You are a bad man, a bad cop, bad Jake.
That's right, I don't deserve the pleasure you give, only pain.
Well, lucky for you, I give both. Now get up. Stand erect. Are you ready to hurt?
Make me squeal like the pig that I am.
Lie down. Spread your legs wide. This little piggy went to market. And this little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 wee all the way home. Sit up and shut up. Mama's not even getting started yet.
Look, I am not going to prison. I am not a serial killer. Besides, I never did look that good in orange. Oh, much better. Good. Now, things are more complicated than ever since you've been in that bag. Now, if you promise to be good, I will let you out. And then at least I can account for one of the missing persons Ivy thinks I murdered. And you're my alibi for killing Fox. Oh, fine. As long as you're stuck in there, you know your powers are limited. So, unless you're planning on having company stop by, you're not going to be able to cause pain to anyone else. Tabitha, what are you doing? Noah and Paloma went home. They can't help you. I guess it can't hurt to look.
Marty was here, Louise. We should be holding him in our arms, telling him how much we missed him. How much we love him. But he's gone. He's gone forever.
I'm sorry.
So hard.
No, I don't have to worry about leaving Louise alone with Aunt Sheridan. Whether she has an agenda or not, I trust Louise not to betray me to be with her. And I believe Louise when he says he loves me and only me.
What have you done?
On second thought, better make sure Aunt Sheridan isn't using their dead son to win back Louise.
know you're hurting. I am too.
Tabitha, you sneaky witch. I mean, you are determined to use evil to break up Fancy and Luis. That's the whole reason why I put you in the bag in the first place. Now, undo your spell. No, it's not too late. It can't be.
Pilar, really, I hope you believe me. I never breathed one word of your secret to anyone, ever. I mean, the consequences, they were just too grisly to think about. Besides, why would I have waited so long? I could have had Teresa eliminated at the first hint she was interested in Ethan, but I never, ever even considered it. I mean, the thought of removing Teresa from Ethan's life, that's one thing, but wiping your family off the planet, no. I know Grace wouldn't agree, but I am not pure evil.
I know, Ivy. I don't doubt you.
Then who talked? I mean, Father Lonigan would be a pile of ashes if he betrayed his vow and broke a confidence.
I know it wasn't Father Lonigan.
Well, then, how did someone find out?
I haven't figured that out yet. But my secret isn't a secret anymore. And if I don't do what they want, they've threatened to go public with what they know.
Even though there's a bloodbath that will follow?
They don't care, as long as they get what they want.
That's nasty, even by Harmony standards.
I always knew they could be ruthless, but this is pretty cold-blooded.
Who is it? Pilar, who is blackmailing you?
What I want to tell you is something that I've been wanting to tell you for a really long time. It's just every time I try to tell you something, happens to distract me, interrupt me, scare me.
I get it. Something always stops you.
Yeah. So, this time I'm just gonna start talking, and I'm not gonna stop until you hear everything.
I'm all ears.
Now, for you to understand why it's taken me this long to tell you, I need you to hear the whole story from start to finish. Otherwise, I'm afraid that you're going to take what I have to tell you the wrong way.
Honey, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Okay. What I've been trying to talk to you about is your son.
My son, Jonathan.
No.
It hurts.
It's supposed to, silly. This is an S&M romp, not romper room. Now put out like your life depends on it.
But...
Yeah, I want to hear you suffer. Oh, that's good, but not good enough. Let's see how you respond to a little nipple twisting. Oh, yeah. That hurts so good, doesn't it? Ooh, I like it when you choke. It makes me want to bite you all over. Oh, wow, you are really good at this. I'd really think you were in pain if I didn't know better. Ease up a little, okay? I can't get a good grip when you're jerking around like that. Okay, going from 60 to 0 in 2 seconds. I wish my car brakes went so fast, but, writhe around a little more, like, you're in ecstasy or something, because we can't have sex if you're in a coma. I mean, that would be kind of kinky, but... No, I need you conscious for this. Mm-hmm.
me.
Yeah, not until we finish the game.
I can't breathe.
Oh my god, you're not joking. Something's really wrong? Oh god, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being death is imminent, what number are you? Oh my god, you're really dying? Oh.
I don't understand. You said that you had something to tell me about my son.
That's right.
But you're not talking about Jonathan.
No. Ethan, you are...
Is he okay? How's he doing?
I think he's okay, but he feels a little warm to me again, so I'm just gonna give him another cool bath.
You know, Gwen, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I think that you're...
Look, I'm concerned here. Because we already tried to give him a bath to bring down his fever. It didn't work. Okay, I think we should try the fever reducer just in case.
I can get that.
I really think you're both overreacting. I think a nice cold bath, he'll be fine.
What do you think about this?
Call Dr. Russell and tell her Jonathan's fever keeps coming back.
I just hope I didn't wait too long.
Are you going to call?
Yeah, I gotta tell Gwen first, though, or she's gonna go nuts, you know?
Okay, well, at least try to convince her to, give him the fever reducer. Go.
All right. I hope it's not serious, because now that little guy's in my life, I don't know what I would do if he was out of it.
You have 2 sons. I can't tell you now that little Ethan is your son, but I will very soon, no matter what my mother says will happen if I do.
Pilar, please tell me, who is blackmailing you? You know I can keep a secret.
Ivy, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't trust you. If I tell you, you'll be in the middle of a minefield.
Okay, all right, I accept that. At least tell me what the blackmailers want from you.
I really shouldn't.
Knowing that will put me in the middle of a minefield, too?
I think your loyalties couldn't help but be divided.
Pilar, please. If you've trusted me to keep your secret, which I have all these years, you can trust me not to tell anyone this.
All right, Ivy. All right. God help me, I have to tell someone because Father Lonergan can't help me right now. These, blackmailers. They want me to make sure Teresa gives up on the man of her dreams.
Wait. You're being blackmailed to make Teresa give up on Ethan?
Listen, you hag in a bag. Undo what you did to Sheridan and Luis, or I'm going to put you in the microwave. All right, that does it. Say hello to Orville for me. Tabitha! I do not have time to play chase. Oh, good. I still have time. Okay, what spell could I use? Oh no. Fancy's about to find Sheridan and Luis.
Get up! Oh God, what am I doing? Whipping a dying person doesn't help anything. What does one do in these situations? I've seen it in the movies. This is where the heroine, that's me, calls for help. Jake, hang on. I'm running out of black suits. Okay. Oh, God, what is the number? 191119. Oh, where are all the voices in my head when I need them? Will somebody please tell me the damn number? Oh, I've heard of killer sex, but this is ridiculous. My God, really? How do you get an outside line in this dump? Come on.
You kill the others. Why?
Roses aren't blue, violets aren't red. Stop Fancy from catching Luis and Sheridan in bed. Tabitha, I will deal with you in a second, okay? Right now, I've got to find a spell to cancel yours. No, it's just... Luis and Sheridan wouldn't be making love if you hadn't zapped them. Fancy cannot see this. Then she's gonna think Luis is betraying her, and he isn't. Okay. Couples coupling who shouldn't be. Stop Fancy before she can see. Okay, I need another spell. I need another one, quick. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Okay, let me make sure I heard you correctly. The blackmailers will keep your secret as long as you convince Teresa to give up on Ethan forever.
Yes.
Well, then you're being blackmailed by Rebecca and Gwen. With Bex in charge, no doubt.
Oh, no. Gwen is being cold-blooded right now about getting Ethan back.
What is that about? She had Ethan. She divorced him, and now she wants him back?
I guess it has to do with the baby.
I suppose, but how did Gwen and Rebecca find out about your secret?
I don't know, Ivy. I have no idea. I don't even think they know the whole story. What they do know is that having this information gives them a lot of power over me.
Are you sure that they'll make good on their threat?
Oh, yeah. They were adamant about it. They will have my family killed if I don't stop Teresa from being with Ethan.
Oh, God. Laura, I am so sorry.
Are you really, Ivy? You've never wanted Ethan to be with my Teresa?
No, I haven't. I know it's a lost cause. Teresa will never give up on Ethan.
Well, I can't give up trying to convince her. Because otherwise, my entire family will end up dead.
Gwen, why are you so against taking this little boy to go see Eve?
Because I don't want to be one of those parents who calls the doctor every time the baby gurgles.
He's not gurgling, he's a fever.
I just think he's a little warm.
Will you please hold him while I have a little chat with Gwen?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. Listen to me. I'm worried about him. I'm really worried about him. We can at least give him a fever reducer while we debate whether we're going to take him to the doctor.
I don't think he needs it. I'm his mother, and I don't want to give him any medicine unless I know that he absolutely needs it. I just think he needs a little rest.
Oh, my God.
What is it? What?
I took his temperature. It's 105.
It's 105? That's serious.
It's more than serious. He could, die.
He could. We're taking him to the hospital now.
I lost my Sarah because of Teresa. I will not lose Jonathan because of her, too. That baby is my life. My last chance to get Ethan.
Yeah, ask me whatever you want. I don't have anything to hide.
No, I need some answers, okay? I need them now.
I'm going to get us Marty back, I promise.
Why do all of my dates end up dead?